Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello. We're gonna be learning that little trick that I put on my story yesterday, and then I'll save this live too and everything, and then post it after if you have to leave or anything during it. Cool. So we'll just give it like a couple minutes. If you're gonna learn this trick with me, just warm up your hands a little bit. Nothing crazy, obviously. We're just literally learning this little piece of it that goes behind your back. But yeah, so we'll learn that and everything. And yeah, hello, Taylor. Hello everyone. It's so good to see everybody, virtually, of course. So yeah, if you're learning this trick with me, just warm your hands up a little bit, and then we'll get started in a second. Also, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you can hear the like lawn mowers and stuff in the background, but the gardening, so if it's too loud, just let me know. Cool, make sure you warm up your hands. I'm also still figuring out this trick like exactly, so we're gonna figure it out together as I teach it. And you can also do it on rifle as well. I just figured it out on rifle, straight from the bolt side so that it lands on the strap when it goes behind you. Oh, okay, never mind, I'll just drop it. Stand up. I know they are always mowing at 10 a.m. Cool. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and start teaching. So I'll teach it on Sabre first, since that's what I wrote it on. But I also don't know if it's mirroring for you guys. So this is my right hand. Can anyone tell me if it looks like it's my right hand or does it look like it's my left hand? Oh my God, it's only 10 here. You're 4 hours ahead of me. Or you're 3 hours ahead of me. Wow, I can't do math. Looks left for me. Okay, so it is mirrored. Looks left for you. So then I need to be left on this side. Okay, sorry, I never taught anything on live, so. Okay, so I'm gonna mirror. So I'll start facing this way. It looks left. Okay, people are saying right to me, right to left. So I'm just gonna face it mirrored. So this is gonna be how we're gonna start. Right hand is gonna be at this like catch tape if you have one, which is just a couple inches from the tip, obviously, with that right hand over like this. Left hand is gonna be under, it doesn't really matter that start position. We're just gonna go ahead and shoot the arm straight out, big rainbow around, and we're gonna go down and grab with that thumb up, just like this. So we're gonna grab thumb up at that tip. You wanna make sure you're really, really close to the tip because the next trick requires you to kind of slide down. So again, I'm gonna go up, down, grab with it under. It's mirrored. Okay, well, I'll face to the front then. So we're here. Again, that right hand's on top, left hand is over. So I'm gonna be going up, down, and I'm gonna be grabbing. So for you guys, it should be that your left hand is grabbing the bottom of the tip. Cool. So from here, you're just gonna go ahead and grab, and you're gonna cross that back leg back. So I think for you guys, it would be your left leg. And now you're just gonna feel it kind of swing down. So notice that I loosen up my fingers and I loosen up that grip and I let it just go under my hand a little bit. So now I practice that going from here, over, down, up, down, swing. And just getting used to that Sabre being able to swing. So try that a couple of times, up, down, swing. And then same thing, one more time, up, down, swing. Cool. So now from here, you wanna make sure once the Sabre gets to like the upper 45, you want to literally just let it go. So I don't flick too much with this toss because I have a very big habit of like over rotating this one especially. So you want to make sure that you just let go when it's up at that 45 and it'll kind of naturally just rainbow above and over you. So now after you get that and you get used to this feeling, go ahead and add that release. And again, just get used to releasing it. And you kind of don't want it to rainbow too far. You definitely don't want this where it just sends too far because you'll never be able to go grab it. You want to make sure that from here, it's going directly above you and trying to catch it like this. Cool, so whoever's like doing the trick with me, if you have any questions so far, just let me know or put them in the little question thing or whatever, because I'll try to look at that. Again, it's been a while since I did Instagram Live, so I kind of forget how things work, but we shall go through it. Cool, so just make sure you're working on that little part, getting used to that swing feeling. Swing, swing up, down, up. And I can barely do this the real way, so I definitely can't do it mirrored. So it might look a little bit confusing when I do it the actual way, but make sure you're doing it this way. I am grabbing the tip with my left hand when I'm doing it real. So I'm mirroring you guys right now. So this is what it looks like in real life. I'm facing away. It's in my right hand to go around. I set my left foot back and grab my left hand on the tip, and then I turn over my left shoulder to pull. Sorry, I know it's super confusing with the mirroring and stuff. It's confusing me too. Do you catch with your left or right hand? No, I do not need to release the Sabre at a 45 angle. So this is actually in the vertical plane, and I'll do it from the side. I'm going here, here, and vertical here. So it's like rotating above me. That's what makes it kind of so hard, is that it's rotating into behind the back here. So my left hand is gonna be releasing it, and my right hand is gonna be grabbing it. So again, I'm here, I go around, down, and I'm grabbing on the soft side of the blade, Joe. I saw that you had that question. So here, down, soft side of the blade, hilt is facing to the right, and now from here I drop it down and out. And I kind of let that go from there. So now, you want to get used to this feeling of going swing up, release. Go ahead and practice catching it like up here, so you can kind of get used to where it's going to fall from. So it needs to be falling, if you see my Sabre, directly from above me, so that I can just lift that arm and I can just do this into my hand. This is what makes that trick so hard, is that it is in the vertical plane, so you have to be able to position your body to where it's going to come right behind you like this and land directly in that hand. So it's really close cutting it with that trick. So go ahead and try it a couple of times. I'm going to be trying it a couple of times as well, because again, I also have to work on this trick too. But I'll try it from a couple different angles so you guys can see, because again, I know it's mirrored. So right hand is over at that T, left hand is under. I'm going to go up, and grab. And I caught hilt instead of blade. So my issue, as you guys probably saw in my story like yesterday with this trick specifically, is that I'm catching with my right arm, Isaac. I'm releasing with my left, and then I'm catching with my right. Again, yeah, keep those questions coming about which hands and stuff, because I understand it's confusing. But as I was saying, was that yesterday I kept catching hilt because I sent it over too far. And even right now, that's the issue that I consistently have with this trick, is that I go here, and then I just hold on way too long. So you see how far my Sabre goes? I was finding before I started this live that I have to go up, and directly upwards, so that it lands here, and then can easily go directly behind me. So make sure we're all working on that part of it, because I do admit that's probably going to be one of the hardest things about it. So again, releasing with your left, catching with your right. And like I told you, this trick is hard. It's like weird and it's odd. So it might take a second to get used to all the ways that you need to release it. Okay, let me start doing it on rifle too for my rifle people. I do not catch the hilt. I catch the hilt by accident. I mean, you can if you want to. I mean, like, you can do honestly whatever you want with this trick. If you want to challenge yourself to catch hilt, do that. I'm trying to catch the spotter, but again, see, I keep catching hilt, but I'm trying to catch here, just to make it more comfortable in my hand too when I grab. Good, Joe. Can you do it one more time full out? Yeah. Okay, we'll see. I said yes very confidently, but we'll see if I'm very confident. There you go. Cool. Okay, so let me try it on rifle a couple times. Let me make sure I have the strap direction. For me, it's easier on rifle, for being honest, just because I'm not as scared of the rifle as I am of like the hilt hitting my hand. Me personally. Okay, so with rifle, it's the exact same concept. All the hands are the same. Yes, it is very, very hard. I warned y'all, it's a very hard trick. So I'm here with my right hand on top of the rifle. Yep, in the like kind of at the buckle, and then my left hand just gonna be under in the neck. I'll mirror you guys. Sorry, forget the hands are all weird. So from here, I'm at this angle. I push around, down, and I grab just the same as I do for Sabre. So I'm grabbing under at the tip, and now from here I'm just gonna let it slide, just like this. Good. And now I go up, down, up, let it slide up, and I do that same similar process. This is kind of how I personally break down tricks for myself to start getting them. So this is just my process. You have a different process, that's totally fine. Just do whatever yours is, but make sure we're grabbing on the tip, on the strap side of the rifle. Remember, we're stepping that left foot back, so I look like this. And now from here, I'm gonna twist my body. Remember, I release at that upper 45, and I just twist to go up. And that's what I'm doing to get that rifle up. How many times does it spin in the air? I think just once. Yeah, just once. Whatever that was, I think a single? I'm not sure, honestly. Cool, any more questions like for the rifle side of things? Because I know I brushed through that fast. Cool, and then with rifle especially, I'm also finding that maybe I don't need to necessarily dive more or like lean more to go get it, but because the rifle is so like wide, it's hard to get your hand on there. So make sure you're really trying. Hi, Julian. Make sure you're really trying to keep that, like I said, let me go from the side. You're trying to keep that in a toaster. So that it lands like this behind you. Side again. See if I can do it. So do you kind of see like my body's leaning here? I'm not supposed to be doing that. That's a like bad habit. I don't want the trick to look like that. I want it to be up tall. Can you mention which way the spotter faces off the bat and it's facing forwards or away from you on the release? Yes. So on Sabre, I am starting with my hilt up. So the soft side of the blade is down. Sorry, let me mirror you. Just like this, so my hilt is up. And I do press my thumb for this just so I know which way my hilt direction is and it's not here. So I press my thumb, and then same thing, I press my thumb again right here to make sure that the hilt is still facing that same way that we started. So it stays the same way. And now from here, it keeps staying that same way, and I release with the hilt up. So this is what my release is gonna look like of the Sabre at that 45. And then if you guys took my Flag 45 class, it's similar to this one, where remember this toss of the flag comes from the feet switching to get that 45. It's that exact same thing where you really don't have to move the arm too much. It's really about the feet and your body unwinding. Unwind what makes that kind of happen. So don't think like you have to pull all crazy with that arm. Can you do it on rifle again? Yes, I can do it on rifle again. And honestly, someone asked, how do you come up with this stuff? I really don't know if I came up with this, for being honest. This is just like it's just a swing trick, you know what I mean? I'm sure I've seen this before. I can't like name a show or a place, but if anyone else knows where it came from, feel free. I don't claim to make the tricks that I do, because there could be someone somewhere 20, 30 years ago that also did something like this, or even 10 or 5 years ago. So I'm really not sure. Also, hello. Yeah, so let's do it on rifle again. So I'm here, I'm mirrored. I'm not gonna be able to actually do the trick mirrored, but I'll just show you the setup. So remember, strap is down. I go around, down, and grab. And now from here, I go down and slide. Just like that. And this is how I'm releasing my rifle. So my bolt is upwards when I'm releasing. And no, I release as I'm turning. So same thing as that 45 toss. My release is happening as I'm unwinding. So it's one of those things where like you can't release without unwinding, and you can't unwind without releasing. So both of them have to happen. I am spinning with a 39, yes. Cool, if you have any more questions about any of it, just let me know. Again, I know it's hard, I know it's confusing. That's why I just came on and tried to teach the basics of it, because even I don't really understand it fully, just so that you guys can kind of advance it on your own and stuff. I turn to the left. You're welcome, Joe. I'm sorry it started raining on you. When catching behind the back, do you catch on the same side you release? Yes. Oh, also thank you. I love this shirt. I really wish I knew the answer to that question. Oh, wait, no, it like goes, my rifle's like doing this. I'm releasing from like over here, and it is like rotating technically around your head and then grab. That's what I say, like you don't want it to rainbow, like you don't want this effect at all. See how it just went like completely over my body? It's gonna be hard to go lean and go get it. So you really want to try to keep it as like close to you as possible. So it goes like right under you. And again, same thing, like you see the habit I have, I'm still leaning, trying not to let it hit me, but as I work on it, I'm gonna push that upper body and stay taller so that it looks a lot more easy. How do I release it backwards without hitting yourself in the face? I do not whip. So that's why I really wanted to get that right off the bat, is I'm not doing, oh my God, this lawnmower is so loud, I'm so sorry, y'all. So a lot of us right now, I feel, are probably doing this and like whipping down with that hand so that it's looking like this really low, like behind you. You don't want to do that. You want to literally just let it go. Down, let go. See how slow and high and floaty it came out? This toss is about the floatiness, so you have time to go grab. Cool, we'll do about like 2 or 3 more minutes on this because I have to go to my next lesson. But if you have any questions before we're done, kind of learning it, then let me know. But yeah, it's a hard trick. If you guys end up getting it, just let me know. Hello, Echo. Can I do a 6-no plie? Yes. Do you have to catch it behind your back? No. You really don't have to catch it behind your back. If you want to just do this, like, this is kind of like the basic form of that trick, just going here and grab. So you can do it just like this too and really get used to it for like a couple of days or weeks and then start adding the behind the back. That's literally what I did, is that, like, you know what I mean? Like I always do this like a lot in my choreography because I like swingy things. But now I was just like yesterday, I was like, okay, well, how can I advance it? So that's how I personally advance it. You can probably catch it under your leg or behind the back or however you want. Okay, let me do 6. I don't even remember if I plied. Yes, it will be available. I'll keep it up. I'll try to save the recording. I don't really have a lot of space on my phone, so I don't know if it's gonna like not save or anything. But if it does, then I'll like try to upload it on YouTube too, just so that it like doesn't disappear. Hi, Ashley. Yeah, it's a hard trick. I literally knew like it's gonna be hard to get. It was hard for me to get yesterday. You saw me in the stories, just like having myself trying to understand it, but that's what color guard's about. What's the highest I can throw? I don't know. The highest rotation? I don't know. I could probably just throw it in the air and we'll see. I miss you too, Echo, and I miss you all so much. Good, yes, if you got the trick, you can also just send it to me too. If you don't feel comfortable like posting or anything, just send it to me and I'll give you tips and stuff, like, or what I'm finding. Good, yes, I'm so happy to see so many people got it. It's awesome. And remember, if you didn't get it, it's okay. Just work on it. If it's an interesting trick that you're like, oh wow, I really, really want to know this trick, just keep working on it. Just keep advancing. It's all good. Cool, we'll do 1 more minute. If you have any questions about the trick, I'll do it one more time, or I'll attempt to do it one more time on all pieces. When you re-grab, is your hand over or under? My hand is thumb up. So it technically would be over, but it could be under too if I grab early. So it's thumb up. I grab right here, just like this. Oh, sorry, I grab at the tip, I'm a liar. I do not know if I'll ever come to Texas. I'm just kidding. I love Texas. I have a couple friends out there and stuff that we're like planning trips with and stuff for next year, assuming that all this stuff goes away, obviously, but hopefully I'll come to Texas soon. I'll try with the air blade. Yeah, honestly, I don't have an air blade here, so I haven't tried it. I also haven't tried it with the flag yet. I don't know if it's doable, but yeah, try it on whenever you can. Cool, last couple seconds for questions. Sorry to like rush it. I just have another lesson, obviously, so I don't want to stay too long. Oh, you're so sweet, Justin. Thank you. Honestly, let's try it. Let's just see. So far it's not working out. Honestly, it would probably work with the 45. Yeah, okay. So on flag, it works like right at the 45. So it honestly works with the toss that we learned in my flag 45 class. If you do this one, just like down up, feeling it's that same thing. Down up and grab. And then now it is also on flag. Of course, Allison, my pleasure. Thank you all for coming on and like learning and everything. So now we see that you can kind of do it with all pieces of equipment. Jesus, if you get it on Airblade, let me know, because I want to see it on Airblade too. That's cute. Can you toss it thumb up? Like the flag though? The flag stuff? I think so. Oh yes, like this. Down out. Yeah, it's the exact same concept. Just let go and quit. So yes, you can. Hello. Hello. Okay, cool. So thank you guys so much for joining. I'm so sorry about the lawnmowers and all the noise and also not understanding the trick fully. But if you guys get it or need help at all on it or anything, just send me a message. Obviously, I might not reply in like an hour or two and it might take me days, but once I see it, I'll reply. Yeah, so thanks again for coming and learning the trick. I'll try to do a couple more of these too, or if there's tricks or anything you guys want to learn, just let me know and I'll try to learn them to teach y'all. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll save this live for after. Bye.